today. Boston playing for the home crowd again tonight. And, of course, Brandon Bass. This is their first game without him.
Kevin, I thought he was really an important player for them, undervalued and not given the credit he deserved. That's not to say the trade was a mistake. Miss him more than you might expect.
You know, chemistry-wise, I agree with you, Clark, because he was a glue guy. You know, he's a guy that kind of held things together for them in a few areas, and so not having him around might take some getting used to.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Homer in a two-guard. Mahinmi is out there with Griffin. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Porter in at the small forward. Had the space there, but it's offline. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's coming off a 40-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And it just wasn't about the offense. I mean, he was racking up the steals and taking advantage of some sloppy play by the opponent.
Here is Carlisle. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Lakers.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his teammates.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. And the shot's good from Palmer.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
For the Los Angeles Clippers, they come in off a good outing against the 76ers.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
Good, and Paul gets the assist. He's 6 points for Freak.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Thomas kicks to Jordan. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella's all about power and force.
The drive by Paul and Mahinmi with the stuff.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And the foul.
Call reaching. See, this is bullshit, man. Should say, man, I should have stayed on the Hornets. Because Chris Paul don't
Called on Freak.
Wow, man,
that's his first foul.
Sherlock.
Sullinger the screen. Thomas dishes to Harris. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 6 points for him. Paul against Thomas. There's the steal. Here's Palmer. And Jordan sends it back.
He blocked that?
And there's the pass to Carlisle. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 4 assists in the game.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Crowder, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And then for Los Angeles, Olynyk, he's checked in for Mahinmi. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Paul. So it's the Celtics now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And it wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
Clippers leading by 3. 1:27 left to play in the first quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Now we'll go to DB, who had a chance to talk with head coach Brad Stevens. Doris?
I asked him how he was going to slow down Blake Griffin in this one, and he told me, any way we can. He went on to add that he didn't really have any one answer for Blake because he is such a dynamic player, adding, you see the dunk?
For Zeller. Griffin comes in for Olynyk. Mr. Fundamentals checked in for Porter. And Paul subbed in for Sessions. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Homer, he's in at shooting guard. Griffin is out there with Mahinmi. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Paul in at the point guard. Here's Palmer. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Mr. Fundamentals got 15 points. Celtics trail by 5.
Play me for your account, nigga. Play me for your account. What's up?
Thomas a screen. Here's Carlisle. Shot is off. Nice D from Griffin.
Wow.
Shot's good from Palmer. Mr. Fundamentals got 5 points now this quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
A nice shot by Carlisle.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Inside, here's Griffin, and the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Thomas passes to Carlisle. He feeds it to Jordan. It's stolen by Mahinmi. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 17 points in the game.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Just 5 on the clock. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Some fantastic numbers, fundamentals. He has 17 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
And Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Jay Crowder.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
The finish.
Oh, that's moving.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Homer, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Once again, the defense letting them get open at the three-point line. That's a major mental mistake there. You've got to get to the shooter.
It's stolen by Mahinmi. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's guarded by Thomas. Stolen by McDaniels. Here is Carlisle, guarded by Palmer. Thomas, it's a wide open look. The three-pointer off the mark. Clippers leading by 11. Three-pointer. And again for 3. The basket is good from Palmer. Mr. Fundamentals got 27 points. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to show you the teams leading the league in assists this season. The Clippers in second.
You know, when your team has a lot of assists, like these guys do, it basically is a testimony to unselfish play, patience, ball movement, and player movement.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Olynyk, he's checked in for Mahinmi. Porter comes in for J.J. Redick. And Sessions subbed in for Paul. Clock at 6. Here's Palmer. And another 3 for the Clippers.
He is on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
Pass to Thomas. It's
Get out of here,
and
boy.
that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Smart's checked in for Boston. Zeller, he's checked in for the Clippers. Shelvin Mack comes in for Mr. Fundamentals.
I'm playing my career right now, trying to get these badges, you heard? Rocco put me on the bench for. Come on, coach.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Clippers on top, leading by 17. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Here we go, Boston.
That was a bad move I made, y'all. Should have stayed with the Hornets. We got the ball every play.
Here we go, Boston. Now coming up to the
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the threes, they just dropped for him consistently. He was in a zone in that first half.
I'll say, I mean, this couldn't have been a more productive day for him from long range so far.
They've got Harris. Carlisle is out there with Thomas. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Sullinger in a power forward position.
Nigga.
That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers was superb. He had 40 points, and he was his usual self on the defensive end, providing a bunch of steals. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm.
Go watch my
He
live
could've won that
broadcast on
game all
T4
by
right now,
himself.
bro.
Paul passes to Palmer.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Harris. Celtics trail by 19. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Here's Palmer. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 7 for him tonight. The Celtics shooting at a decent 44% clip here. A nice shot by Carlisle. 13 points in the game.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Here's Palmer. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And what a move, guys. I mean, he's absolutely embarrassing him out there right now.
Well, that's an ankle breaker, Greg. You know that. And then he calmly knocked it down. Sweet.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Shot to stop the run. Paul grabs the board.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And he gets the bucket. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
Thomas against Paul. The shot by Sullinger wide open. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Sullinger's got 7 points. Pass to Paul. From deep. And Boston with the rebound.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Passes it to Paul. The tray. Good on the shot.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He rifled that one in from distance. Mr. Fundamentals got 43 points.
Wow,
Yo, Darius.
unconscious as he
Yo,
did this quarter.
watch my
We're
live.
riding that hot hand. Really no idea
my live.
why
People.
you're fouling in a situation
Yo,
like
Clinton,
that.
my
You know,
balls,
maybe
nigga.
there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
No doubt about it. He has done a
the
ton
rock.
to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Yo, TJ, the test was easy.
Fires from deep. And again, Los Angeles with the
Bro,
triple.
They're going
once
back
the
to the
brain today,
three-point
bro,
shot
nigga looked at me and said,
over and
at
over.
the end of the day,
And
nigga
they
looked
may
at me and
have
said,
found the
yo, bro. He
Achilles
was like,
heel of this defense. That was their ninth straight point
he was like,
from beyond
how
the
do
arc.
you have a 30
Here's
in
Harris. No luck. So the Clippers will take it the other way.
I was like, I
And guys,
I
this
read
is the
class at
first they're
that school.
seeing of Boston.
It's my
And
first year in
last
Catholic school.
season,
He was
they
like,
made
I
short
understand,
work
but
of this
a
club. 2
30?
games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against
Yo,
them.
what's going on?
Definite disparity in talent.
I think Mark.
We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
Here's Thomas,
Yeah.
plenty of space, and a kind roll.
Yo, the
that
test,
time
yo,
off.
TJ,
Yo,
what
what's
was
the
it?
team?
What was the
Thomas
test
got
on?
his first bucket of the night.
How to Kill a Mockingbird.
Oh, good.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals, and it's good.
12
Bro,
straight
that shit-
points
I was about
off
to
of
cry, my
3-pointers,
nigga.
and the D looks
Wow.
shell-shocked.
And guys,
Bro,
now
they
that they're
said I can't-
rolling
they
from
said
out there,
I could
the
come
defense has to
if
really
I go to
get
high
up
school
into them.
as
You got to almost be in their
Like
jerseys to
transfer?
try to deny those
Yeah.
looks.
Oh, terrific way to finish that
Hey, bro.
move there, going to the basket.
Bro,
And
they only
no
said
good trying to
Mr.
get that
Wilson,
one.
my nigga.
The 3 quarters of play
Well,
all in
and
the
he was
books,
like, and I was like,
this
I'm
one
doing
all
better.
but
I'm
over
doing a little
already.
better in his class now. He's like, no, you're not.
Decent shit.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. Mr. Fundamentals checked in for
Niggas
the
they got
Clippers.
a 38.
And Boston has possession.
Oh, this
Next step
nigga
for
is
them, the
lying
next
for
coming play. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
I'm not
And-
doing that. I'm not doing that shit no more,
Ooh,
bro.
quick hands on
What?
the steal, and then just
With
mad
those
hops
papers, I'm
on
not
the
doing
slam.
it.
Great
Bars,
sequence for
I'm
them
a
defensively
fail.
and Clark offensively.
Well, one
I did all
usually
this
leads
shit.
to the other, Kevin. That's just
And
good,
my grade should be
aggressive,
going up.
attacking
not
basketball at
passing.
both ends.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by
And I
Kia.
did good on that
Good
test.
stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
I probably had like a 70-something in class.
6 to shoot.
Bro, I just hope I
Here's
get
Palmer.
80, go back to
A three-pointer, no good.
Bro, and they
The
won
Celtics have
one
gone
nigga.
2 of 7 from the
Oh,
field. It's been a
wavy.
cold start to the fourth quarter for them.
I think I fell
Leaps for it.
French
TJ, what's
fries,
going on?
pizza, burgers,
Sherman
hot
covered by
dog.
Palmer. And good
I got
as
that
it
shit
just
for
snuck
free.
right down through the net.
Assist from
LA's gone 1 of 3 from outside
Bro, they
the
get
arc since
iPads,
we've
bro,
reached the fourth quarter.
free. Like they and they
That
allow
what?
Shoots
to
up a 3.
you get iPads for
Cole
free
with
and
the
they
rebound.
allowed to use
Boston's
that to
gone
like play
0 of 3
games
so
in
far in the
class.
fourth quarter from long range.
Yeah, you get to which
Shot is off.
shit in
So the Clippers will take it the other way.
you get to use that
TJ,
shit
what's
in
going on?
class. I don't know, bro.
And a
Somebody
little
go
over
to
3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
Yo, I just tried doing that. I'm not overall.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's guarded
What
by
is it?
Thomas. Here's Palmer. Buries
It
the
wasn't
long
working.
range jumper.
It's a 9 overall.
Mr. Fundamentals got
There's
54
no glitches
points.
in 2K.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the
TJ,
basketball.
you better hope.
Doubled by Palmer.
And I was like, and he asked me what school I might go to. I was like, I might go to Lock. He's like, you can't get into no high school with these
Down
grades.
low. Outside for Thomas. For
the
the
public.
3. Rebound by Palmer. Los
go
Angeles
to
has gone
lock
2
off.
of 5
Wow.
on 3-point shots since the
You
end
could.
of the third
They don't
quarter.
care about your grade.
Releases.
I had a 99 on the
Off the
tax
left
test.
iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Ooh.
Well, guys, this was never
I had a
really
90
a
on the tax
contest,
test.
just
It was
a
like-
total
he was like, your tax grades are
obliteration,
good,
if
but
you will. You can safely
it's
say
just-
mission
He
accomplished
a late,
now
you have a
for the
30.
Clippers.
You're right, Steve. It
I didn't
was
get question
standout
wrong, bro.
performance across the
And you
board.
gotta bring down a
They
full
were
card from
just
last year, bro,
times
and then give them, and then give them.
toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a
Bro,
cat
they
play
know,
with a
they
mouse,
want,
Kevin.
bro,
Quite
they
honestly,
don't
were
actually
able to
school go
more
through, they
or
gonna call
less,
your school.
whatever they wanted to
And
do.
down just
And
throwing
for the
some
year now,
bullshit
they'll
too, I
ramp
think.
up their win total to an even 40.
Never mind.
Yeah.
And so
Oh,
they
Hudson
win
was
their
the
first
principal,
game
bro.
against this
If she
squad.
really wanted you to
It's
get
a
in, bro, she
two-game
could've got
season
it.
series. and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And he was like, because I showed him the letter of recommendation of Miss Cole. He was like, what is your relationship with Miss Cole? I'm like,
she got a letter of recommendation from ELA, nigga.
Only have to do it one more time.
And when you look back at this one,
he gonna say, why is he giving you a letter of recommendation and you have a dirty... Boy, he said, why do you have a... He just said, you have a dirty English set. I would understand a 65 or 50. But you have a
and they're
dirty...
not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg.
This was at the end of my buddy day school, so I'm thinking like, yeah, everything
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And he gets the bucket.
A lot of space.
I want to go back to Catholic
Not
school.
a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
It's right.
There's the triple.
You do not want to go to Catholic
But
school.
they get it back.
Well, I was
Except
in
for high
Catholic
school. For high school, you should go. Middle
Off the
school,
mark.
I
So
was
it's
Catholic
Los
school, and then
Angeles
when I
winning this one
transferred to
easily.
grade 2.
Bro, nobody never watch my live stream, my nigga. My whole my boy.
Opponents
But this
going
shit
and
trash.
dominate.
I get buckets. Yo, how you log out of this shit, my nigga? Gassed up, shutty.